Hello friends, welcome to Pick Session. In this session, we are going to see how we can filter our data based on column values. So let's see how we can filter out our data. We have already loaded our data, so let me show you the script to load the data. So to load the data, there is a script which we have executed to load the data. This is our script. Like load data is the variable in which we are storing our data. Then load is the keyword to load the data, and then the path, and then the using pig storage, then the separator, and then the column names. So this is how we can load our data from our local machine. So by using the load command, we have loaded our data and stored into the load data variable. So let's see how we can filter our data. So let's say I'm filter out our data using the ID column. So how I can do this? So I need to I need to store my data into a variable. So let me use ID filter. So this is my variable equal to use the filter. The query is simple like filter and then the data that you need to filter. So my data is in the load data. So I am using load data and then by then the braces start like for which column you wanted to filter out. I wanted to filter out using the ID column. So ID matches. So matches is the keyword and then which ID you wanted to filter. I wanted to filter, let's say ID number 5 in a single quote and then the braces close and then the semicolon. So I'm using the filter that is for my ID and then after that I'm using the filter keyword that is my filter and after that load data by ID is my column name and then matches with 5. So let me press enter. So now you can see my query executed successfully. So if I dump my data using ID filter variable, then it should display only the record that is matched with 5. So let me dump this. So dump ID filter semicolon. I'm pressing enter. So now you can see my query has executed successfully and it has displayed the output where my ID matches with 5. So this is the command which I have used to filter out my data based on the ID. So let's say I have a name like my string column. So it is same like this. I'm using, let's say, instead of ID filter, I'm using name filter. So name filter load data, then my column name. So my column name is name and then matches and any name you can give which is there in the data. So let's say I'm giving name 4 because my data has name 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the way how you can filter your data based on column like name that matches with name 4. So let me press enter. So now you can see query has executed. So if I dump my data like I query my data, so dump is the keyword, then my variable in which I have dumped that data with my filter, like name filter. So now you can see I have executed my command and it has displayed where it find name 4 because I have taken the query where name should be matches with name 4. So it has displayed the output with the name 4. So by this you can filter your data using your column and like takes the output as per your need, as per your filter. You can also filter your data based on the like equal to sign. So let's say I'm using the name filter only and I'm taking instead of matches I can take name equal to equal to name 4. So it should display the same result. So instead of matches I'm using equal to operator. So let me press enter. So now you can see it has executed. So I'm again dump that data. So now you can see it has displayed the same result. So this is how you can filter your data based on like ID or name. In a similar manner, you can filter your ID also. Like let's say I'm using ID filter and filter my data based on the ID. So let's say ID equal to let's say I'm taking 3. So because I'm using equal to, so 3 should be not within the like single quote because it is a integer value. So let me execute this. You can see it has executed the command. Let me see my ID filter dump ID filter. So my query has executed. Now you can see as per my query where ID equal to 3 and it is displaying the output as ID equal to 3. So this is how you can filter your data based on the multiple scenarios like ID, name or any column value as per your need. So in this session, we have seen how we can filter our data. Thanks for watching this session.